because, not because he died, Cecil the Lion. I'm upset about, because I didn't know Cecil. So, we haven't heard from the kids, so we don't know what kind of father he was. But I'm upset because of the way I found out. Like, a lot of you probably found out from social media or the news. I'm upset because I found out from my best friend. And I'll tell you why that's bad. My best friend is the kind of person, when he has news or information, he leaves huge chunks of that information out, which in turn makes me look like an idiot, which I don't need help with. I don't need this. So we're sitting there and I can tell something's bothering him. He's like pacing back and forth. Like, I'm like, what's wrong, man? What's wrong? He's like, Cy, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, in a dramatic form, he says, they got Cecil. I'm like, what? They got Cecil. What? They got Cecil. This went on for some time. I was like, Cecil? Mind you, I don't know who Cecil is. Cecil? Like, why, Lord, why? Why did they take Cecil? I was like, what happened, man? What happened? And my best friend, I don't know if you have one of these, but my best friend is the kind of person, whenever he gives a recollection of a story, he likes to have affirmation of the conversation. Like, if I don't say right, we don't go to the next part. He's like, okay, Cecil right, Cecil right, Cecil right. Okay, like Cecil was minding his own business, right? You was minding his own business, right? Right. Then this dude just came up and shot him. What? Shot him. What? Shot him. What? This went on for some time. They're trying to get like clues. I'm like, okay, what happened, man? What happened? Like, tell me what happened. He's like, okay. I'm like, okay. Did Cecil provoke it? He's like, what are you saying? I'm like, did Cecil initiate it? Did he initiate it? He's like, what are you saying? Was Cecil suspicious looking? Was he suspicious looking? Like, what are you talking about? Was Cecil wearing a hoodie? Did Cecil have a hoodie on? I know how these things happen. He's like, no, Cecil didn't have no hoodie. I'm like, okay, where did this happen? Was it Atlanta, Ferguson? Where did this happen? He's like, Zimbabwe. Like it was down the street. Zimbabwe? I was like, why are people upset about some dude dying in Zimbabwe? He's like, first of all, Cecil's not a dude. Like, Cecil's not a dude. I'm like, okay, then what is Cecil? Cecil's a lion. I was like, time out, this needs to stop. People are upset that a lion died in Africa. Nobody watched The Lion King, Circle of Life. Circle of Life. One thing I am excited about, though, is this new reality show. You all have probably seen it, like the highlights. It's called Donald Trump is Trying to Run for President. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. My favorite episode was the Mexico episode. I don't know if you saw it. It's the one where he was like, we need to do something about illegal immigration. Mexico keeps bringing illegal immigrants. And I was thinking, I had one thought. I was like, if anybody knows anything about illegal immigration, it's Donald Trump. And I think as president, the first thing he should deport is whatever that is on top of his head. Like, just send it back into the wilderness with its family. I'm pretty sure it was made in Mexico. And what made me think it was a reality show, other than my friend telling me it was, what made me think it was a reality show is the way he announced it. Like, usually when you make an announcement, you want to do it, you want to have a connection. Let it be symbolic. Like, I think of Dr. King when he did the I Have a Dream speech, went to Washington, D.C., stood in front of the Lincoln Monument. I think of Barack Obama when he announced his presidency, went to the old Capitol in Chicago, where Lincoln announced his presidency. It was historic. Even Jeb Bush went to Florida, where he was governor for 8 years, and announced his presidency. There was a connection. Why was Donald Trump on the escalators? What was this? Me and my best friend just kept trying to figure out what grocery store is he at? What grocery store? Is that a Super Target? Is he about to announce his presidency at a Super Target? He's like, nah, that's a Walmart. That's a Walmart. The reason why he was confused because he saw a sign that said everyday low prices right behind him. He was confused. But I mean, like, the second part of the Mexico speech was really thought-provoking. He was like, Mexico keeps bringing criminals and rapists. Keep bringing criminals and rapists, and we need to do something about it. Which I agree with. Because Bill Cosby does not need the competition. You know what I'm saying? How many women? Like, how many? It's like there were 3 of them that came out just 2 days ago. They're coming out in bulk at this point. Like, I'm starting to understand why this man sat down when he did stand up. I'm just saying. Like at this point, the only number greater than the number of women accusing Bill Cosby are the number of Republicans running for president. Where are these people coming from? Where are these people coming from? Like, I feel like we should put them all on Tinder and just swipe left or swipe right. Just, can we do that? But I mean, like, you know, a lot of people are divided, you know, and everybody's trying to get help. You know, like Jeb Bush, I feel sorry for him. He's probably getting bad advice from his brother on how to give a speech. He's like, okay, when you do your speech, you want to say, I care about the American people. When America cries, I cry. When America's hurt, I hurt. When America farts, I smell it. Sure, George, I'll say that.